Hello, I'm Abdur Rasyiid Ridha Muflihin, and I'm here to explain the lab session briefing. So before the lab session begin, we'll be divided into groups consist of 2 members, and these groups will be used until the end of the semester. Although we are divided into groups, we are still being graded individually. The lab session will be held in the digital laboratory in the DTE2 building on the 3rd floor. The schedule will be decided via Word with Google Sheets. There are 3 aspects that will be assessed. The first aspect is the pre-task, which consists of 30%, and then we have the case study, which held 50%, and then we have the additional assignments, which held 20%. So the first aspect is the pre-task. You need to type your work in the provided format and upload it using a .md file. And then the questions will be uploaded or given to us at Saturday midnight, and then will be required to be completed before Monday 8 a.m. If there are additional tasks from the previous module, you need to collect it before 8 a.m. On the day of the lab session, with the question being released 2 days before the day of the lab session. And then the files will need to be uploaded with the provided format. If these requirements are not fulfilled, you will be deducted points. For example, if you have no references, if you didn't put any references, 50% of your points will be deducted. And if you have the wrong file format or the wrong type of file when you upload your work, you will be deducted points as well. And the last aspect is additional tasks. To upload your work will be the same as the pre-task and the case study. You will need to upload it as an .md file with the appropriate format. The assignment will be given every 3 lab sessions, and the additional task will be required to be. So the final aspect is the additional tasks. To upload your work will be the same as uploading your pre-task and your case study on an .md file with the appropriate format. The assignment will be given every three modules, and the submission deadline is 2 days after your lab session. The points will be deducted if you upload it in the wrong file format, or you will get 0 points if you do plagiarism. So the pre-task, the case study, and the additional task will only be submitted in the Mastery website. The assignments will not be accepted if it is collected by any other means of platform. So there are 9 modules which have an equal percentage, which is 11% from module 1 to module 9, and then the module 10 and then the 10th module will be the final project. Also, there are psychomotor assessments on the 4th and the 8th module. For the first module, you will need Tinkercad, and from the 5th to 10th module, you need Proteus 8 Professional. Also, from the 2nd to the 10th module, we'll need electrical components, which will be provided in the lab. So the rules are every student need to attend the lab sessions, which consists of 10 modules. Every student needs to have Discord and enter the lab server. Also, the lab will use Markdown for each assignment. So and then the attendance rules. So students are required to bring their student ID cards because the system uses student ID cards attendance. Students can postpone their lab session one day before their supposed lab session. They can postpone it up to 2 days with clear reason. Makeup sessions will be held after the 9th module, and then the tolerance for being late is 30 minutes. If you arrive after the 30 minutes, the start of the lab session, will be marked as absent and will not be able to make up the session. To request permission, you will need to ask the relevant lab assistant, and you need a clear reason to be able to attend the lab session. For example, for illness, you need to require a doctor's note, or some family event, or a major disaster. An absent without permission will grant the student the score of 0, and they are not allowed to make up or to retake for that session. So before the lab session begins, students need to change their nickname to their appropriate full name based on SIAK NG in their Discord nicknames. And then the students are required to update their Proteus 8 Professional to specifically the version 8.11, as to not cause any problems or bugs while experimenting. Students are not allowed to wear non-colored t-shirts to the lab sessions. Students aren't allowed to drink or eat in the laboratory, and then students are required to watch the YouTube video from DigiLab and complete their case study. If there are any questions, the students may ask the lab assistant. Lastly, if the student damages any lab equipment, they need to compensate for it. I think that's all from me. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.